smokes, news and weather, music and jokes. See on the porch in my favorite house coat, it's the Sarah Beth Terry Show. She's a feral Christian out in the wild, the cigarette mom with a queen bee style, talking or singing about somebody you know. It's the Sarah Beth Terry, the Sarah Beth Terry, it's the Sarah Beth Terry Show. I'm Sarah Beth Terry, and you're not.
Welcome to the porch. It is a Tuesday night at 10:15 p.m. I have had heat exhaustion today. Yep. I know that because I threw up in the backyard quite a bit and about passed out. Them chickens were hot, and I was out there trying to water them because it got so hot it evaporated their water twice today. Like, they didn't kick it over, it just sucked it right up. And I was like, okay. So, sorry for the late porch visit, but I just got out of a cold shower. My hair is still wet, and I am recovering from what was a very hot day. So, anyway, hello. It's way too hot, and it's not natural hot. This is like unnatural hot. When I talked to my friend Jen earlier, I said, do you have a minute or two to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because we cannot go to hell. It's too hot. So, hello. Forgive me for being in my nightgown, but we're on the porch. Hello. So hot. I had to turn my fan off because otherwise it picks up on the microphone. So anyway, in case you're just getting up and at 'em tonight, here is your top news stories today. In Supreme Court news, did you see this? Birthright citizenship is upheld. The Supreme Court rejected attempts by the Trump administration to limit birthright citizenship, reaffirming that nearly anyone born on U.S. soil is an American citizen. Transgender sports ban was allowed. The justices ruled 6-3 to allow state bans on transgender female athletes participating in women's and girls' school and college sports leagues. So there's that. The campaign finance rules have been loosened. The court gutted previous restrictions on coordinated campaign spending, removing limits on political party spending ahead of the upcoming midterm elections. Basically, they just handed them a blank check. Good job. The court overturned 90 years of precedent, giving the president broader powers to fire heads of independent federal regulatory agencies. So, there's that going for us. In U.S. political and national news, House chaos and early July 4th recess. House Speaker Mike Johnson abandoned the active floor agenda and sent lawmakers home early for the holiday weekend, following a conservative rebellion over the stalled Save America Act. Representative Tom King Jr. returns. The New Jersey Republican returned to Congress after a mysterious 4-month absence, publicly revealing that he had been away seeking treatment for severe depression. Well, yeah, I'd be depressed if I worked for Congress, too. Trump disclosure details crypto windfall. A newly released annual financial disclosure revealed that President Trump earned over $1 billion on cryptocurrency and coin ventures over the past year. Well, good for him. Who gets them? In the Colorado primary results, incumbent Senator John Hickenlooper won the Colorado Democratic Senate primary, fending off a progressive challenge from State Senator Julie Gonzalez. So, thanks. If you're just out of the shower, welcome. In world news, Venezuela earthquake rescue. Rescuers successfully pulled a 3-year-old boy alive from the rubble 6 days after a massive twin earthquakes devastated parts of the country. The official death toll continues to rise. We are in over 1,000 now. The U.S.-Iran peace talks were stalled. Prospects for a breakthrough diplomatic deal dimmed in Qatar as Iranian officials stated that they will not meet directly with the U.S. envoys until previously signed ceasefire terms are completely sorted out. Ukraine can't talk today. The Ukraine drone strike that hit Moscow. Did you see this? A large overnight drone attack by the Ukrainian forces struck a satellite center in Moscow, depending on who you're talking to, causing localized damage and casualties. In weather and sports, there's a dangerous heat dome. Meteorologists warned of an intense, high, humid heat wave sweeping the central and eastern United States, bringing extreme stress and heat right before the July 4th holiday weekend. I know. I threw up in the backyard and about passed out. It's very, very hot. LeBron James is now a free agent. Veteran NBA superstar LeBron James announced he'll be leaving the Los Angeles Lakers ahead of his 24th season in the league. So, all right. That's what I know about that. And Appalachian news, in case you're in my neck of the woods. I thought I heard something. Sorry. It's really, really hot, so all the critters are coming off the mountain to go towards the creek, and you just hear all kinds of stuff this time of night. The flash floods that hit Kentucky and Tennessee. The Christian Appalachian Project has deployed emergency response teams to Jackson County, Kentucky, where heavy rains flooded at least 30 families. Similar destructive flash flooding has been reported across the border in Fentress County, Tennessee. Extreme heat activations. A dangerous heat dome has forced towns across the region to shift schedules. Cities like Pittsburgh have activated emergency cooling centers, and community hubs like Huntington's Dreamland Pool are extending their hours to provide residents relief. In environment and tourism news, norovirus outbreak on the Appalachian Trail. The Shenandoah National Park has issued a severe norovirus warning for the hikers along the Appalachian Trail, urging strict hygiene protocols as the virus spreads through the trail community. Now it's in the woods. There was a train derailment in Virginia. A Norfolk Southern freight train derailed near Coburn, Virginia. Local officials confirmed that no injuries were reported and that no hazard materials were spilled. Just a train derailment. The data center buyouts in West Virginia. The public pushback is growing in southern West Virginia over massive land acquisitions. Expanding data centers are buying out residential properties, stoking local anxieties about community displacement and heavy resource extraction. Sounds like coal, just a different name. The new River Gorge National Park and Preserve launched its Sounds of Appalachia event at the Grandview Cliffside Amphitheater, kicking off a series of regional arts and historical performances tied to America's upcoming 250th anniversary. Due to high demand, the Museum of Appalachia, Norris, Tennessee, announced it's expanding its iconic Independence Day anvil shoot into a 2-day historical celebration. Now, if you've never seen them shoot anvils, rent Sweet Home Alabama. It's hilarious. The Appalachian League announced a summer select team roster as teams enter a critical stretch of the season in baseball, so it's pretty exciting. In your country music news today, since we're already on it and talking about it, Charlie Crockett's Clovis returns after intense anticipation. Why? I know. I can't even talk. Charlie Crockett has signed with Atlantic Outpost and promised the official return of his new album Clovis just in time for the 4th of July weekend. Billy Strings, love the Billy Strings, announced his new project. Bluegrass and jam country virtuoso Billy Strings announced his upcoming studio album, So Much for Goodbyes. Gretchen Wilson's in the news this week. She re-records her classics, celebrating the legacy of her historic debut. Gretchen Wilson dropped a new version of her smash hit Here for the Party featuring rising star Ella Langley. She is actively scheduled for major summer festivals like the Country Thunder, Wisconsin. So, pretty exciting. Midland dropped Stages. The Harmony Heavy Trio Midland recently released their latest 10-track studio album, Stages, which features collaborative tracks with Clint Black and Mackenzie Carpenter. Rhett Akins joins the Grand Ole Opry in a surprise on-stage moment. In case you missed it, John Party officially invited his hit songwriter friend Rhett to become the newest member of the Grand Ole Opry. It's about damn time. Y'all might know him for his son, too, Thomas Rhett. The Cheyenne Frontier Days wins ACM Award. The Academy of Country Music named Cheyenne Frontier Days its 2026 Fair and Rodeo of the Year. The honor will be officially presented at the 19th Annual ACM Honors in Nashville later this August. Strait and Jackson reunite. Country icons George Strait and Alan Jackson shared the stage for a highly anticipated emotional performance of Murder on Music Row to celebrate Jackson's career. If you missed that, it will be on NBC later on this fall, and you get to watch the concert on TV. In touring updates, Justin Moore became the 7th young country star this year to announce a hiatus from touring. Artists are increasingly stepping away from the road to prioritize their health and family. I understand that. During Kenny Chesney's residency at the Las Vegas Sphere, Eric Church made a surprise appearance but hilariously forgot the lyrics to his hit song Springsteen while performing. If you haven't seen those TikTok videos, then I recommend you look them up. Riley Green headlines Nashville Fall Classic. It was announced today that Riley Green will be headlining the exclusive WBE Concert 250 in Nashville this October, coinciding with the record-breaking $3.25 million World Bass Fishing Championship. So there you go. That's what I know today. Weather's just not having fun with us. Like, it's bad. It's hot everywhere. Tomorrow, I was looking here in our neck of the woods, it's going to be 97, and then Thursday it's 98, and then Friday it's 99, and then Saturday it's 102, and I'm like, then finally Sunday we're supposed to get a little bit of rain, and we'll have rain Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and we'll drop it back down to the high 80s, but still, man. I don't like it. I was supposed to get so much accomplished today, and instead I just spent my entire day saving chickens from overheating. I did kill a mouse last night. There's that. I just haven't hit a lick at nothing today. I did put away the towels that were clean in the dryer. And that's about it. So, Tom, hang on, let me let Tom in real quick. My dog is standing at the gate waiting for me right now because he's been such a good boy. Come on, Tom T. Come on, baby. Let's go, baby. Tom, quit messing with the cat. Now. Now. Let's go, baby. Tom T. Oh, my Lord. He's been standing here at the gate, and now he's caught a mouse. Let's go. Well, all right. I guess you're just going to stay out here. He was standing at the gate whining at me not 2 seconds ago, and now he's caught something. Come on, Tom Tom. You didn't catch nothing. That's a rock. Come here for a second before we go inside. Let everybody see my little puppy Tom. Come here. This is Tom T. Hall. He's a huge Pyrenees lab. He's a Pyrodor. And he still thinks he's a lap dog. Are you having a good night? Are you having a good night? Can you say hi to everybody? Here, look. Look. Say hi. Oh, he's so big. And he's sitting in my chair. Oh. He's not a lap dog anymore. Let me let him in. Come on, baby. That is hilarious. He will literally crawl up in my lap, and he's so big. He's like 100 pounds. I got me right in the nose. But he's a good dog. He's a good watchdog. He wears me out. If he gets up under the covers with me, I mean, I'll have a hot flash and a heartbeat. I'm like, you've got to get down. Oh, it kills me. He's so big. Christy canned 14 quarts of potatoes and 12 quarts of peaches. You got better than me. Does he like beer? We don't drink beer, so I don't know, but he does love weed. If I don't pick my vape up, he will flat chew it up. And then he'll just sit on the couch all day long and watch TV. Yes, Sherry, I will put a picture of Grandma's, of Granny Brace's funeral fluff up this week. So, I'm going to start putting on my writings page. If you haven't got on the writings page yet, and it's a bunch of stuff that I forgot I wrote a billion years ago. Because sometimes I would get in my feels and write a bunch of things that I thought would turn into a book one day. And then I got busy releasing albums, and I got busy getting remarried, and I got busy raising chickens. And now I have discovered this hard drive that had all of those on it. So Sean is slowly releasing them onto my Sarah Beth Terry writings. And then, of course, I hand him a handful of other stuff. It's like, I wrote this while you were in bed. I wrote this while I was out in the chicken yard. And he's like, so I'm going to start putting my recipes on there as well. And the story behind them. So, yay, Donna, I'm excited. I can't wait to see you. It's going to be a blast. We always hang out on the porch in West Virginia, so it's awesome. I don't know which chicken we're taking next. I thought about taking the turkey to Dairy Queen tomorrow. Why not? I'm just going to hit everybody that has a pup cup, and I'm going to take a different bird. And we're just going to see what happens. Morgan needs good names for her new Pomeranian. She's thinking about Calypso. That's cute. Calypso's cute, and call it Callie. It's up to you. My uncles had a dog named Cody, and it was short for Kodiak because he was a big old woolly booger. But anyway, I thought we'd at least go over the headlines and talk about staying hydrated in this heat, staying cool. I can't stress that enough because I'm a tough old bird, and I lived in Louisiana for a long time, so I like to think that I can handle the heat. And today I couldn't. And I got a little bit of sun just from being out there a very short amount of time. So, and Sean and I were too hot today to even put up my inflatable pool. So now that I've had it for 2 days now, and I haven't gotten it. So tomorrow morning I'm going to get up super early and inflate it and fill it up, and then that way I can just lay out there and bake tomorrow. I also have to run some errands. I think I'll do that during the heat of the day because that's all indoor stuff, you know. But nothing much else crazy to report. Just want to check in and tell you to make sure to stay cool and check on your neighbors and check on your animals because it is hot. Even think about letting your dogs out. If they walk on pavement, that's hot. That's burning their little paws. If they walk on asphalt, keep them in the grass. Keep them on dirt. I have a neck fan. It's over there. But that didn't occur to me today when I was hauling 100-pound of feed out to the coop. I was like, I'm probably fine. I'm only out here for a few minutes. I was on the phone with my friend Jan, and I got just real pecked. And I was like, I'm going to have to let you go real quick. And then I went right out in the backyard, and I was like, yep. Heat exhaustion. So now I am sipping liquid IV in my Tudor's cup from breakfast this morning with a bunch of ice. And we can just sit on the porch. Sorry, a bug flew down my shirt. Between the chickens and the bugs. The link to it is on this page. It's called Sarah Beth Terry Writing, so just get on my profile page. It's on there. The humidity's not fun at all. I love everybody's like, it's hot, but it's a dry heat. Listen, I spent time in Arizona. I spent time in Vegas. I spent time in Louisiana. It's all hot. It's just whether it's a dry hot or a wet hot. You go from having swamp ass to puddle butt, and that's no fun. Just buy stock in Gold Bond. Me too, Grace. You know, my dad's kind of temperamental anyway, and I hate to think of him also hot. His fuse is probably shorter than ever. There's a St. Louis, Michigan. I did not know that, Roberta. I learned something new today. There you go. It's just too hot. Too hot. But in the meantime, friends, my goals tomorrow is to go and order merchandise for the shows. I got to go get some new shirts and hats. And I have to run back by the post office because I have to send something else out, which is fantastic. So, that's why you live Palm Springs. I would love it too. Never been there. I don't know if I could do the desert. I'm too addicted to the mountains and too addicted to the green. Amen, Paul. Please check on your animals. I mean, even this late at night, it's still 80 degrees. And I went out there and I opened up the coop doors. I was like, it's too hot, guys. I'm just going to let you all air out tonight. I think I'm going to go buy a barn fan tomorrow because it's so hot. And it's like an unnatural hot. It's a crazy amount of hot. But tomorrow might be a cooking day, too. I don't know if I'm going to cook tomorrow or Thursday since Thursday's Bible study. But I thought about doing my fried green tomatoes live and in person for you guys. Oh, bless your heart, Loretta. You're just going to have to sit in front of a swamp cooler. Do you remember those when you get the fan above the cooler and just... Mother Nature's going through menopause, ain't we all? Chris Ann, I hear ya. This morning I had a Mary B's and sweet tea, and it was fantastic. It's winter there. Carrie Ann says it's Australia. If it's winter there, should we all just come? How many guest rooms you have? It is summer. It's just not the throes of summer yet. We're only about 2 weeks into summer, and I'm just like, I'm going to melt. That's all there is to it. Yay, you're having fried green tomatoes tomorrow night. Maybe that's Starlight. I said the same thing. It ain't the same sun I was raised under. But, Gina, I'm going to get on here and show them how to make my fried green tomatoes tomorrow. So, you want to tune in? Let me know. Stephanie, you got to get out there and get, before 8 a.m. and, get it all done because it's too hot. I mean, even this morning at 9 a.m., Sean was out there weed eating, and he was like, it's too hot. I was like, it's already 9 a.m. and it's 90 degrees. Of course, I may just say hell with all of it and grab the dogs and let's go to the lake tomorrow. I don't know. It's just too hot. I need water. I love it, Rebecca. I will show you how to make it. If you're going to go to the store tomorrow, I'll get you a box of Jiffy corn muffin mix and get you some Italian breadcrumbs because that's part of the recipe. The misting would be a good idea, except that I just repelleted that run to dry it out from all the rain we had last week, so I hate to get it wet again. But I really think that you're right about me running to go get a barn fan tomorrow. Not even a big one. I may even just get a $20 box fan and be like, here. You don't have to be weatherproof this week. It's hot. So. I don't know if it'll work in an air fryer or not. At least I don't use an air fryer. I just throw a little bit of oil on a cast iron skillet, let it get real good and hot, and you only keep them in there for a few minutes, and I drain them over a cooling rack and paper towels, so it usually gets all the grease off of it. Gary said, we have 50 acres. All right, you have to sleep with the kangaroos, but it's cooler there, so that's right. Guys, I'm getting that feeling again. I'm telling you, that heat is no joke. What time are we cooking? Let's decide on a time. Should we do it early on, or should we do it like in the afternoon while everybody's getting ready for supper? We should do something maybe tomorrow afternoon, when everybody's home from work and we can have time to actually be in the kitchen together. Seems rude to do it while y'all are at work. When do we leave? Should we head north? Where should we go? Oh, I bet that was good, Derek. Fried cornbread. I love hoe cakes is what we used to call corn pone. Thank you, Gina. I just had... Yes, I have corn in the freezer for the chickens, and it's going to go into the kiddie pool tomorrow. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is go in there and fix me another big old drink. Maybe eat a popsicle, because I got some of them electrolyte popsicles in the freezer. And I might just sit in the cool for a little bit. Because, I mean, it's still pretty warm out here, but it's taking the wind out of me. I mean, even when I went down to put the chickens up a while ago, and I'm like, still sweating. It snowed in Yellowstone. Pack our bags. Tell John Dutton to roll out the carpet. We're on the way. If you add half a packet per box of Jiffy, it makes cornbread rice. Well, that's good to know. Thanks for telling us. We could go to Mammoth Cave. It is 55 degrees all year round. Derek, I'm right there with you. Hoe cakes. That's a good idea. I'm going to put my feet in some ice water. I got one of the big enamel tubs in there. That'd be good. Come to Horseshoe Campground. Book me a show. I'm playing a campground in August. We'd love to come. So, Chris Ann, let's book a show there, and we'll come put our feet in the creek. And Jennifer knows, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I had to get the phone like I was like, hot meal in the wall. Packet of instant grits. Thank you for telling me that. Girl, I've got heat exhaustion from today. I know I do. I've just been nauseous all day. I've taken 2 showers. I might take another one here in a minute. Anyway, but we are honest on the porch, warts and all. So here we are. But I did want to go ahead and tell you that I'm a pretty tough old broad, and the heat zapped me today. So, hello from Pennsylvania, hello in West Virginia. So, all right, friends, I think that's what I'm going to do is go out here and eat a popsicle and go lay in the cool and maybe watch The Big Bang Theory on Amazon. Do I have any shows in Southern Kentucky coming up? The closest I am to you is end of July. I'm in Campton, Kentucky, which is in the Red River Gorge area. I think that's closest to Southern Kentucky I am for a while. Not too far. But, Shelly Ann, that's what I'm going to go in there and do. I've got me some of them bomb pop liquid IVs. I'm going to make me a big one. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. And just keep praying. We are 2 days in. We've still got the full moon. It's starting to ease up a little bit, but we are still in Mercury retrograde and we are still under a heat dome. So, I mean, there's a lot of factors against us right now. So pray. Stay cool and pray. So, I'm going to go get me something to drink and eat a popsicle and stretch out because I'm telling you, friends, it's still hot as blue blazes in West by God, Virginia. You better get right with Jesus because I don't think that we won't be going to hell. So, I may get up in the morning, so if you're up and at 'em, we'll probably have have a cup of tea or something tomorrow before I get in there in the chicken yard and get going. But I'm so glad that y'all hang out with us. It was such a fun night. I always get to visit with y'all, and it makes my day better. So, I don't have any ticks. My husband has sprayed our backyard to the nth degree. My dogs don't have them, my cats don't have them, we don't have them, the chickens don't have them. It's like we have sprayed everything down to the nth degree, and everybody's on Perfecto. So, we're fine. But thank you for the concern. We do have AC, and right now I've got it turned down to 61 degrees in that house. When I walk in, it will be like a meat locker, and I'm very excited. So, ice pack in your armpits. There you go. Also good to know. Well, I love you guys, and I mean that. Remember to keep your Bible open and your powder dry and your head on swivel, because people are acting crazy, and this heat does not make it any better. Be nice to other people, animals, and children. Please check on all three of those in this heat. Make sure everybody has water. Make sure everybody has shade. Make sure everybody has comfort, because this heat is no joke. Try to love your neighbor. At least watch out for him this week. Give it to God. He loves you, and I do too. So, I'm going to get off here and go eat a popsicle because I'm feeling kind of pecked. But until we see each other again, remember, I'm Beth Terry, and you are not. Good night.